Pros and cons of living in Phoenix, Arizona as we look at the costs and jobs and the desert heat. We will break down the housing market, safety stats, and why tech giants are moving here right now. Stay with me until the end because the actual cost of water might change your entire moving budget. I spent a week driving through the East Valley and realized Phoenix is no longer just for retirees. The city is evolving into a massive semiconductor hub with companies like Intel leading the charge. When you look at the numbers, Phoenix saw a job growth rate of nearly 3% in recent years. This brings us to the cost of living, which is roughly 5% higher than the national average. It is interesting to see how a city that was once affordable is now reaching moderate price levels. Housing is a major factor since the median home price has climbed to over $400,000. Let us walk through a real scenario of a family of four renting a 3-bedroom house in Gilbert. You would likely pay around $2,500 monthly, not including your summer power bill. Speaking of summer, the weather is a defining feature that dictates how everyone lives their lives. You get over 300 days of sunshine, but those 3 months of extreme heat are very intense. I noticed that locals do not even go outside between noon and 5 in the afternoon during July. This creates an indoor lifestyle where high-quality air conditioning is a literal survival necessity. Transportation is mostly car-dependent because the Valley of the Sun spans over 9,000 miles. The grid system is remarkably efficient, but you should expect a 30-minute drive for most tasks. Public transit exists, but does not offer the same convenience as having your own reliable vehicle. Regarding safety, the crime rate varies significantly depending on which specific pocket you choose. Statistics show that suburban areas like Scottsdale or Chandler often rank high for family security. If you look at the education system, Arizona has some of the top-rated charter schools in the nation. Healthcare is another massive pro, especially with the world-renowned Mayo Clinic located right here. I wonder if the rapid expansion of these facilities can keep up with the influx of new residents. Entertainment options are endless, from hiking Camelback Mountain to attending professional sports. Remember that water cost I mentioned earlier? It is often tiered based on your monthly usage. Some residents pay $60, while others with lush lawns see bills over $200. This brings me to a second point about the landscape that most people do not consider until they arrive. The culture here is a vibrant mix of Hispanic heritage and a new wave of young tech professionals. You will hear a lot of Spanish and English spoken interchangeably in the many local desert markets. Future growth looks promising as Phoenix is projected to be one of the fastest growing major cities. Now, let us revisit that landscape point, specifically concerning the long-term water sustainability. Arizona has a 100-year water supply plan, which is a detail many new buyers find very reassuring. Quality of life is high if you enjoy heat, open spaces, and a booming economy with plenty of jobs. To make this move work, start by visiting in the middle of August to see if you can handle the heat. Use online crime mapping tools to compare specific neighborhoods before you sign a long-term lease. Research the diverse job market in the East Valley if you work in technology or the medical field. Living in Phoenix is a trade between traditional urban walkability and modern economic opportunity. It is a place that feels both brand new and deeply rooted in its ancient Sonoran desert foundations. Take a moment to consider if a sunny, car-centered lifestyle truly aligns with your personal goals. Phoenix is a city of transformation, and only you can decide if you want to be part of its future.